icing the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He's got him. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Back to pass, it's Dalton. It's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the big tight end on the corner route. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown ball. Once he got some room, it was over.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To say this has been a slow start, is it? And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Had to throw it before he wanted. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
It's complete to the left. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Going the other way and he's got room. He's at the touchdown Gamecocks. them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Northern Illinois is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Coastal Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Dalton. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of down, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. It's as if you're in GOAT in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on... He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to get rid of it. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give on the inside. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. He makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He'll pull it on the read. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Dropping back, it's Dalton. Works the middle of the field. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hand.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Nice job by this defense, pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, creating the sack. But look at this offense. They're undeterred. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds space on the right. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Vols are on the move. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Volunteers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tennessee! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown, and that's exactly what happened.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they stretched the lead to 13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Coming out with it, it's Sanders. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here's the handoff. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Here's a return from midfield. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Dalton. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on 1st down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
And the Volunteers are in the hurry-up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. Buys a little time. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback in a 3rd down situation, knowing exactly where the 1st down marker was. It wasn't there open to throw the football. He was very smart. He got out, he took off running, knew exactly where he had to get to keep his offense on the field.
The Vols have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Pulls and fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Going to swing it on second down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the catch. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The running game has not been the answer on the last 2 plays. What can they dial up on third and goal? Lets it go to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Are forced to settle for the field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They believe in this running game, and he's out across the 40 to the 43 before going out of bounds. It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Back to throw, it's Dalton. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown balls! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Tulsa.
They'll run the screen.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, they're after him. It's incomplete, and they'd been waiting to run that one and couldn't quite pull it off. It's third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. He leaves it with his back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Dalton. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hubs it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Now the play fake. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Dalton. Here comes the heat.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield very late in the half. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half, we'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Garrett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
The Vols will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found. At the 23. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And his first throw here is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
The Volunteers send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is on its way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll leave it with the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
2nd down.
The play action fake. Rushes on him. And he's got it inside the 35. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? QB draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Bettis. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number 35.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 8 over Tulsa. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
14. And first down for the offense.
Gets it out quickly. Fighting off the defender. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And the Vols have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
41-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. The Volunteers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bettis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it does keep very end.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great play by the defense. They're getting to the quarterback, knocking it loose, and falling on the fumble, and now they're giving it right back to their own offense right at the goal line.
Great place to start for this offense. To the air, it's Prince. He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
South Carolina.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's caught. It's Bridges. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Under fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. And the Gamecocks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now on the option. Power football with the run. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Gay. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Little. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
First down for the offense.
The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Got a man. It's Gay. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.